Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother. I have been moving quite a bit of stuff around today, and if you see me rolling my eyes around, it's because I'm looking at what you can't see. So I'm not having a seizure, okay? Anyway, it's November the 8th, and welcome to today's Daily Donna. My cards did come in. I have never been outsmarted by a packaging box before, just saying. It was an adventure. I wish I'd videotaped it. Anyway, it comes with no box because the box it came with cost 20 bucks. But here, and this is not all the deck either, okay? I created a box. But, it is not going to be able to become a replacement for this. That is far too detailed, just like the blue cards were for the other one. But I'm going to work it in the 5-card energy spreads. And I have it out here, and at the end of this reading, I intend to lay out some cards just to see, okay? The ones that I've kept were the numbered cards, which is almost like a typical... I didn't get the book. I don't have the book yet. And I tried to go live yesterday to unbox this, and there is when I was going to see. I got a PDF for it, but I can't look at the PDF and make a recording at the same time, and I can't go live and do either. Okay, so I have to have the book in my hand. So right now, I'm just gonna be looking at it. If something comes to me, I'll say it. All right, and later on down the road. You know, because when we know better, we do better. When I come up with something I've gotten out of the book, don't say, well, that's not what you said back in 1963. You know, just, we're going to play with it. We're not holding to nothing. But like I said, I'm not going to do it to the end. Today, your image is release, to let it go. Image, energy, your hat. Oh, look, release, let it go, and you got the Chariot. And you might notice that I took one of my bandanas and I covered up that fucking moon. Yeah, can you see my safety pins? I did it first on this side, and then I come around and I did it on the other side. I did it all for you, Donna. I hope that you can't see it. Anyway, it's probably going to come down later on today. I've never been happy with it. Why do they? They put too much. It's a background, not an attention grabber. Bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Ladder. Climbing toward success. Snakes and ladders. Release. Let it go. Yeah, you've got a good bit of. You were having trouble accepting. Receiving. You were having trouble receiving all the good luck you were having there today. I don't know what's wrong with my eye. Take care. Enemies are working against you. All right. Oh, and my son is off today. You will hear both him and his chair. We are looking for another chair. He's a very large man. And if we're going to invest some money, I'm not going to get something that's just going to break 4 weeks from now. You know? Oh, okay. We got the Wind Fairy. We got the Queen. And the Swan. Okay, so you're listening to gossip. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. So you've gone inside, you're thinking. You're going to get away so you can do some thinking. You have had enough. You don't speak to the Queen like that. You're lucky you're still alive. You feel me? Oh, and the Swan. Every time we get the Swan, it always makes me think of sacrifice. And then the praying mantis, because the swans mate for life, and the praying mantis eats their head. And I don't know why, but I'd go there every single time. Well, you're considering whether or not transformation, trusting the psychic gifts. So this is they draw the Chariot of the High Priestess. Swans do. So it's black and white, yin and yang. The knowing unknowable. It's the High Priestess. A sacrifice is coming. A deep knowing. You're thinking about it and you are not pleased. There's something larger than what is reserved for special occasions you has been called into play. Not normal, everyday, small decisions. This is a big decision. Protection. Are you getting ready to leave your comfy spot? Are you going to be vulnerable? Oh, Queen of Wands upside down. I don't know how I want to do this. You can always call on your natural confidence. Queen of Wands upside down is Karen. Now I will turn it because I know. And underneath it, oh. Well, I'll leave it as it. Let's see which way this deck is turned. Okay, I had it right. So, Karen's in the house. We know that from yesterday. And then the Lover's upside down. And celebrate the love in your life. That's weird. Karen's in the house. You're not happy with the man. Not got anything else? Like is it possibly from a previous reading? They usually run in the threes or thereabouts. So she said, no. Okay, so that was meant to happen. The Four of Cups on the bottom now. Getting ready to do something about a situation you're not happy with, and you're already in berserker mode. Like I said, you got to go to that boss fight battle as you. And this is what's on your mind too. It's the High Priestess. You're done talking. You're done talking. You're in action will be what they see from you next, and they won't see it till it's too late because you snuck up on everybody, and you mean what you said. Get ready to cut somebody loose. I do think. And and my chair's loud too now. We're looking for chairs for everybody. I feel kind of off today. And I know it's those cards. I've been dicking with them all day long. I opened up a brand new box of lights I've had for 1,500 years. Never opened it, but it was the right size. That deck is... And then I'm mad because I propped it open the way I like to do with all these decks out here. Have one end open and there's storage and table. So I made that box the same way, but it won't work as a storage box because the rest of the cards that I pulled are about a half-inch thick, and it won't. I mean, it'll go, but it's a struggle, and I don't want to do that to the card. So I've got a box. This is a 70 bulb box of lights, and I've got another 100 bulb box of lights, both of them unopened, and I'm going to keep the 100 bulb box, which will now be opened and go into a bag, much as that one. It's for storage. I'm going to go get a job. I'm going to find a way to go get a job. Tired of sitting right here. I don't know what I can do though. I don't know. Okay. Let me look. It's time to go. Success awaits you. You still have that enemy in your midst, and we all know it's a family member or it's the other woman. Okay, it could be either one, depending on who you are. Could be the other woman because swans mate for life. Lots of thought. Lots of thought. You're going to have this or not. I'm not going to have it. And then, there's the queen and there's the queen, and you're carrying the queen. You're not going to have it. You're fixing to off with your head! There's the queen too. You're done talking. There is an enemy in your midst. Stay the course. You're struggling. You don't feel like you're ever going, why am I doing this for? I'm going to quit. I'm going to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. tired. And it says to let it go. So, you know, I was just thinking about this too. I was thinking about Karen. And I was thinking how the reason why you can't let, the reason why Karen, if Karen fights the boss battle, she'll take him back. The reason is because Karen is a berserker. She doesn't know when to quit. And that's what this is all really hinging on, is that Karen realizes it's time to quit. But this may not be apparent to you. And you're like, oh, God, well, I'm never going to win. And Karen's watching in the back. She's sitting on back there in the back of your head in that throne of darkness, watching you say, I don't want this anymore. I don't know. Somehow Karen doesn't want it anymore. Because Karen's no quitter. Karen is a berserker. Berserkers don't quit. And it's not about being a quitter. It's about knowing when to quit. It's about quitting when it's time to quit. Watch her. Be your own witness. Just look at it. You keep yourself tied to it. 9 of Cups, you've come so far. Make a wish. Trust. Take the leap. Take the leap. You are so much more than you know. Everything. This is going to open up everything to you. This is the Empress, who is more truly who you really are. You've never really even experienced that. And it's opening the doors. It's already started and you don't know what to do with it. You're still waiting on the other shoe to drop. You got the CPTSD, ABCD, XYZ. You still got all that going on. You're still lost. You're still sorting it out. Climbing that ladder. It's time to go. You're going places. Vroom, zoom, zoom. Wildcat. You never know what's ahead of you. That's because you've never experienced this you before. This you that you're getting ready to experience is pure, more purely you, less encumbered by in this earth, but not of it. And you're walking towards it. You're running. Waiting for it to come to you. Your ship's coming in. You got kids trying to share your knowledge, people that you love, trying to teach them a thing or two about what you've discovered on the way, because you love them and they love you. Trying to pass it on, something to leave to somebody. Well, by the same time, it's time for you to let that go. They've learned all they're going to learn from you. It's time for you to go back to focusing on you. You've raised your kids. That's done. Now it's you time again. It's go time. Or whatever. Your apprentice, your employee, whatever you had to impart to this individual, the time when they could benefit from learning from you has done. Excuse me. There's something in my shirt besides me. And well, we can't have that. And you see this as a strength. You've got the courage to reach for the stars. And you're going to withdraw and heal and go inward and do inner work. You're going to let the outside world go and work on other things. And this is a strength. This is where you are. This is your center. There's no choice. This is where you are. This is where you stand. The courage to look inward, the courage to isolate, the courage to do it on your own. Cautious, you've been burnt. You're not going to get caught again. They see that they can't draw you into a fight. Your mind's made up, right? They can't get you. Yesterday, you and Karen are in agreement, right? Both of you sit at the head. Well, Karen sits right behind you and slightly to the left. No, she's slightly to the right. Because your vorpal blade goes snicker snack. And hopes and fears is indulgence, permission to pamper, the courage to withdraw and take care of yourself, to see to your needs and hopes and fears. Because you know somebody that you care greatly about is going to have to do without so that you can take care of yourself. But screw them. Are they down there like that, or is it you? Right? You shouldn't be thinking about them now. You should be thinking about you. But you're worried. You're just worried about everybody. You can't let go of it. Receive. Accept the gift. If somebody's trying to take care of your ass, you better let them. Because you're very important too. Whoever it is that's taking care of you, you are their star. Okay? And you need to receive that. And receive it with grace. But I think you're getting ready to let your caregiver go. I don't know. Okay, we got the 9 of Wands on the bottom. You're getting ready to escape. You're going to leave this post. You're going to leave that role. Car's running. Time to go. Not happy. 4 of Cups. This relationship sucks. I'm always off balance. I never know where I stand. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Where I thought I might get a little relief in this relationship, but here I am carrying everybody. When I say I'm talking about you, Donna, or whatever. You're just gonna have to jump. I know I'm rambling. I don't care who I'm talking about either. Take it as you see fit. Reverse the roles. I have often, and it's because I'm in the habit of reading for Donna, but I have, since I started doing Dude Tarot, I have often seen where the two of you weave together and I get lost, and I'm aware that you may not know, because I'm talking to both of you in totally different scenarios, folded in. So take it as it fits, leave it as it doesn't. You're tired, disgusted, not happy with him. You because berserker care, and you may have put him out, but he's the best thing you've got going, and you get mad, really freaking mad, and put him out. And then it's like, Spirit, you're struggling to not do this, to not break up, right? You stay the course. There's the Chariot again. Yeah, you want to end this relationship. You want to end it. The 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Doing what you never thought you would. He's your soulmate. He's your true dude. He's your steady as she goes. You're going to fire your man. The Magician. I can do it on my own. And you feel real good about it too, because there's two magicians in this deck, and that one's in color. Hello. Oh, there's a big old hair in there or something. Thank you for being here. You've come a far bit. You're just watching it. You might feel a little smug. You said no. You drew the line, and he had to abide. You didn't ask him. You made him move. You made him back off. And you started over without him. You see who that was, right? For those that have eyes. Oh. That's handy. If anybody doesn't know, that card is actually ripped, and every time I shuffle past it, I can feel the tape. I was fixing to replace it immediately until I realized that I could do this, but I'll replace it when it gets bad. Okay, so you trusted and you took the leap, you did it on your own. Five of Cups, you're really sad about the way this worked out. Because you loved him. But it's all about family. Y'all got kids. But you was always, he needs your help forever and ever and ever. Six of, you're the giver, he's the taker. But you love him. You cut him off. Well, so, and when you try to teach him, you try to tell him, impart some knowledge to him, the truth of where you stand. Well, wait a minute. It is not what you signed up for. Your role in this relationship is, they don't even know you. You have a role, yes. And other than how good of a job you do within that role, they don't really know you. And when you try to be intimate, another card I have trouble with that was just here, and share yourself on an intimate level, you are met with the thickness of a callus. As far as their mental, they have no interest in it. Okay? But now that you're aligning, Karen uses her powers for good, and the two of you move together in the future. Karen is a berserker. Don't let Karen fight that boss battle. Here it comes. An uprising, a bungle in the jungle. Here comes the boss battle in the form of the Emperor. The Ace of Pentacles, because it comes with strings. The help comes with strings. You're going to accept his help. You accept his patriarchy. You lose your power. You lose your authority. You lose your voice. And you did something on your own. You might have broke it off with him. I succeed from this nation. It's over. Death. Okay. Okay, so I will go with the love bombing. Okay. So, here we got the Knight of Cups, and when you try to have this intimate, to share your knowledge, the true you, your true face, and why, the truth about why this isn't what you signed up for. You know, here it comes with the love bombing. He just wants you to come back to the same old thing. He promises that he'll listen. Oh, he gets it. Yeah, I was always interested in what you. I was just listening to. I was like, when does he ever just let you talk? First thing he does is try to shut you up, take it over. Yeah, because you're always drowned out. There's no place for you other than the role he sees you in, right? And you're like, I'm sorry, that's not this offer of love from you is not enough for me. With the Eight of Cups, and you can look at that as knowledge too. The wisdom of your experience is not. Perhaps it's an acquired taste, but you're wasting it on, dude. Queen of Swords. Well, you've had enough. Enough is enough. I've been sad. Sad too long. And that really sucks because I loved you a lot. But I worked too hard to not to wait. I can't wait for you. I never should have given you my power, the Sun. I take back my power. So it was the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry. I can't let you hurt me anymore. I worked way too hard. Eight of Pentacles. To put my light under a bushel for you. Three of Wands. See you later. And then we got Nine of Wands on the bottom. You're going to escape. You have the courage to escape, to withdraw, to do what you said. Even though you're courageous. During doing the courage to do it, even though you're afraid. Queen of Cups upside down. There's no love here anymore. Page of Pentacles. You're going to reroute your money, your resources, your energy, your effort your you-ness. You are the foundation. You are the resource. And you take your power back. Now that's could be starting over it. I mean, I'm not saying everything's going to be roses. I don't know what you're going into. All I can see is what you're leaving. But you're a hard worker. And this ain't your first rodeo. You've been around and you know what you have. There's no second guessing yourself. And right here, you're a hard worker. You're sick of dude. Dude's work ethic is shoddy. Okay, but you're going to be cautious. And they see that they can't get to you anymore. They won't. They see that you won't accept. See, it's supposed to be obedience without content. You cannot question them. It's what they say. It's their way or the highway, right? That's not what I said. No, and it leads to vicious fights because you say no. They can't stand it. You made a choice. You chose yourself. You didn't ask. The fool, you started over, you break up, you're breaking up on them. And they can't stop it. You must do what I say. Because really, you're the resource and that's what they're losing. They're losing you. They have no power over you. Ooh, okay, that's too many. Thank you. But, okay, your hopes and your fears is the Ace of Cups and the permission to pamper. And your hopes and your fears. The Empress. Do you really deserve it? Are you still second guessing yourself, honey? You got caught in someone else's game. You know. Just like gullible is spelled O-R-A-N-G-E. It's a lesson hard learned. And now you know. Lots of people go through their whole lives getting conned over and over and over and they never get it. Never get it. And you got it. And there goes the Seven of Cups. All your confusion burns away like the morning fog. And you see that you do have options. And doing what you never thought you'd do is one. Eight of Cups. Okay. Alright, look. And it was upside down when I saw it. And I'm looking at this and I know I was telling you to receive the gift because your caretaker is to him. You are his star, right? But now, after that Ace of Pentacles there, I kind of see it as you are his cash cow. You feel me? And maybe you're in the poorhouse. Maybe the Four Swords is that you're in the poorhouse because of his ass. He wants you to see it as... He wants you to accept his ace. He wants... Yeah. He wants you to take him back, but I see it as settling. Page of Swords. Gossip. You should just stay back and watch. Don't reconnect. It's the bad thing to do. You're trying to have an original thought over here, and you're having trouble too. You need to withdraw physically so that you can think. Because dude is a master manipulator, huh? And he doesn't want you to move on with you. He wants you to remain his captive audience. And look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. That's what I'm seeing. Now that's what I see. And quite frankly, you're done with that. You're not interested in him anymore. Nothing he promises you can entice you to stay. You're not happy being in the same room with him. It's hard. It's hard to be in the same house. Too many people in there. None of them have a clue. None of them know it's coming. But they all take from you. All of them. Okay. Well. In my pre-shuffle, I got use your imagination. Practice unbending intent. Feel superior to no one. Maintain an attitude of allowing. Be a host to God. And think from the end. They're not going to see it. You've planned this out. You're not going to see it. Nobody. But they don't look at you anyway. They don't see it coming because it's not in the role that they created for you. Remember, you're a host to God. Keep your vibes high. You can't drag them with you. If they want to be down there, then you've got to let them. Feel superior to no one. We're all little pieces of God. Even them. Even the devil. Practice unbending intent. Be relentless in your goals and you will be successful. Yeah. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. Let me get that bandana back out here. And... okay. Who were we here? Who are you? Oh, you're all them queens. The queen. Okay. Let's do it like this. This is interesting. Okay, you're thinking you are a person of authority should you choose to use it. And you're thinking about something that has displeased you greatly and you're getting ready to pass some sort of judgment on it. And it's going to be some sick or sacrificial kind of transformative, one thing becomes another, right? And these are impossible to shuffle. But you're looking towards your future. You're debating on this judgment. They're not going to see it coming. You are done talking. Now remember, all I have is my eyes. I do not have any information that I can easily access about these. I have, and they are hard to shuffle. I split it up into 4 little decks, shuffled the shit out of it, and just did my thing. Okay? There's nothing to worry about. But, see, I did have 2. Alright. Number 40, the lighthouse. Help is on the way. You got 2 or 3 high priestesses. There is an inner knowing there. And you may not be able to guide the boat, but you can keep it from crashing on the stones in this journey you're going back. I've been seeing that too. And then we got tree. Root yourself. What can you root yourself? Root yourself in, it's the 7 of Cups. Oh, to figure it out. That's why you're withdrawing. You're going to isolate yourself and live in the roots of this tree until you figure out what's going on. You're going back to Cali, to the bowels of the earth. What an unfortunate choice of words, because this card is coffin. To be reborn. A new you. A phoenix. A sacrifice. A transformation. To rise unconfused. To rise unconfused. Unity. The dark and the light. Two become one. The phoenix rises. Conflict. Who will win, the darkness or the light? mask. Who are you? Who is the real you? Darkness and light are both masks. Who's the real you? 44. Happiness. Ultimately, I think you are in the middle of making a sacrifice that you really don't want. And in the last moments of this, once they realize that you really mean it, that for all intents and purposes it's already done, they will reach out and you will be tempted. Karen will stay. So if you want to win the small battle, you can let the berserker out. If you want to take a big step, then you have to, and you have to say it. You have to say it to him. And you can't let Karen do it. You have to be unified and strong, a light in your own darkness, safe in the shelter of what you know to be true. It's okay to have doubts. It's okay to tussle back and forth. But you can't have a union of opposites. You've seen behind his mask, and that just won't do. It also calls your own into question, which you go away so that you can focus on you and improving yourself. You can't wait for him to catch up anymore. Yeah. And at the end of the road is happiness.